Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, I am Lexy. I am a makeup artist and I am known primarily on TikTok and now YouTube for making comedy sketches about working in retail. But let's be honest, many of you follow me just for my makeup content. I am currently sitting at my workstation, my makeup vanity slash beauty studio, and every single new year I do a deep clean of my makeup station. I throw out products that are old, expired, ones that I don't need anymore, ones that I've saved because I tell myself I'm gonna use them and then I never do. So I thought I would bring you guys along for this journey. I've got my Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner to clean literally everything, and trash for anything that is no longer serving me. So let's get started. I usually start by taking everything out and just doing a deep clean because this gets really crusty and dusty. Like, let me show you how filthy this is. This is all dust and powder and rhinestones, and yuck, we gotta clean that up. Of course, I cannot make a New Year's video without talking about how incredible this whole past year has been for me. I started off 2024 still in recovery from working at Sephora. I had no idea what I was going to do with my life, and then one day I just made a comedy sketch on TikTok pretending to be a homophobic straight girl who had no idea why she was kicked out of a lesbian bar, and it got 5 million views, and y'all thought I was so funny. So I decided to make a bunch of comedy sketches that I thought people would find relatable. I made some skits about dating apps, what it's like to be a queer woman in public spaces. And then I decided to make sketches about what it's like working at Sephora. I had wanted to do them for a very long time, but I knew I couldn't do it while working at Sephora because I didn't want to get in trouble. And then I figured, hey, I don't work here anymore. What are they gonna do, fire me? So that comedy sketch series blew up, and I've been doing it ever since, and you guys love it. Of course, I just got a fresh manicure and I have to like dig in to get these rhinestones. You know what? They can stay there. It's for decoration. Anyways, if you had told me at the beginning of this year that I would literally be a content creator as a full-time job and have over 1 million followers across TikTok and YouTube, I would have been like, yeah, right. I mean, I've always been a funny gal and I love making people laugh, but I never really thought it would take me anywhere. And what do you know? It has. And it is all thanks to your monumental love and support over the past year. I love you all so much. I cannot thank you enough. And look at how squeaky clean this is. Absolutely stunning. This is the part where I clean all my products and I assess what I want to keep and give away to the trash, I mean. Do you guys enjoy the ASMR of cleaning? Does this give you peace? This brings me peace. I don't anticipate getting rid of too much stuff in the first drawer because this is like my handy dandy everyday makeup, so I'm just gonna clean everything. ASMR. Now you can get the ASMR of me putting them back in. Okay, you know what? I've been saving this Cali Ray lip tint for years, thinking that I'm going to use it. I have not used it, and I think it's time to just get rid of it. It's probably expired at this point. I'm so sorry. It's not you, it's me. It's not me, it's you. See you later. And speaking of doing a deep clean of your makeup station, I feel like for me, 2024 was really a year for doing a deep clean of my life. This year, and honestly, over the past couple years, I've been doing a lot of detoxing from things and people that are just no longer serving me. When I was in my early 20s, I had so many friends. I was partying hard every weekend, going out to the clubs, making out with a bunch of randos. And you get to a certain point in your life where you're like, would I trust any of these people to have dinner with my family? Would I trust any of these people to pick me up from the airport? So as you get older, I think it's normal for your circle to get smaller and smaller. As I've gotten older, I am very picky about who I let into my circle. And I firmly believe that when you remove negative energy and negative people from your life, it just makes room for positive things. Like earlier in 2024, for example, I decided to cut several people out of my life who were just negative energies and they were weighing me down. And almost immediately after I did that, I started blowing up on TikTok. And I think that's all the more evidence of the fact that when you take negative energy out of your life, it just leaves room for positivity to latch onto you. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna blow up on TikTok if you break up with your toxic boyfriend, but hey, You just might. So I mean, if you have someone in your life that you just can't stand anymore, they're just so toxic for you, they have horrible energy, but you just can't get rid of them, just get rid of them. I mean, take my advice with a grain of salt, because I don't know your situation, but life is too short to not surround yourself with people who bring you nothing but joy. That's on period poo. I say this as somebody who is a chronic people pleaser, who is in the process of unlearning my people pleasing tendencies. I used to be a yes woman. I would say yes to everything, to every plan, because I didn't want to be a downer, and I would agree to things that I really did not want to do because it's quote unquote the right thing to do. You don't want to be the bad guy. You don't want to be the bitch. But you know what? Sometimes at the end of the day, you need to prioritize your peace. And if somebody initiates something that does not bring you peace and you really want nothing to do with it, the earth will still turn if you say no. Even if you don't have a substantial reason for saying no. If somebody asks you to go out and you just want to stay home and play Scrabble with yourself and bake cookies, that's okay. Just do what makes you happy. Another extremely important skill that I learned in 2024 was turning off your damn phone. I know it's ironic because I'm literally a content creator and I work on my phone and I literally profit off of people being addicted to their phones. But I will be the first to tell you to take a break and do a digital detox. You will get so much more out of your life if instead of doom scrolling for 2 hours, you go outside and go for a walk. Go to a coffee shop, make conversation with a stranger. Go to the library, read a book, learn a new hobby, start cooking, start knitting, start making scrapbooks. This digital age is such a blessing and a curse because we have so much entertainment at our fingertips, but yet we miss out on a good old-fashioned walk in the park or conversation with a stranger. And there's an epidemic of loneliness and isolation for that reason. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can turn off your phone for like a few hours and just walk in nature. I know I sound like an old lady when I say this, but your mental health will improve so much if you just go outside and get some fresh air. I know it's hard in the winter because we're losing daylight, but guess what? As of last week, the days are getting longer and longer. So just go outside and soak up the sun. But just make sure you're wearing your SPF. I'm not a fan of this powder. I'm sorry. It's not personal. I have 2 samples here from Sephora, and I have no idea what they are. This is a liquid blush, but the color's not cute, so I'm getting rid of it. That smells so good. I think this is the Makeup by Mario foundation. I'm keeping that. As much as I want to use this clear brow gel, I don't need it. And it's probably expired at this point. Bye! This is like down to nothing. See ya. I've only done 1 drawer and I'm already exhausted, but that was the most important drawer, so I'm glad I put the most energy into that one. On to the next drawer. I think another thing we really need to leave behind in 2024, and we really should have left behind a long time ago, is making comments about people's bodies. Stop telling fat people to go to the gym. Stop telling skinny people that they're on Ozempic. People have gotten so comfortable on the internet telling strangers how they should look, and it's almost always a faceless profile. If you don't have anything nice to say, just shut up. It costs $0 to just scroll past a video and not say anything mean. Are there creators that irritate me? Yeah, but I would never go and comment hate on their page because that's just not cute. I don't know how that's become so normalized. I feel like we lectured kids about internet safety in like the early 2010s and then we just stopped. But rule of thumb, if what you're about to say sounds like something that a Karen would say in one of my skits, don't type it on the internet. Okay. This is a brown liquid liner from Sephora collection. It was given to me as a gift. I want to want this, but I don't. Sorry. I did not want to have to do this, but it's all dried up. That was so much money. Now it's time to really get rid of some stuff. I'm so sorry. I am not a fan of this foundation. Don't tell KVD. I love their other products, but this is just not good for me. I'm so sorry. It's not personal. Tinted moisturizer blush for this girl? No, I'm sorry. You guys know how I feel about concealer. I can't do medium light coverage. I'm sorry. It's not you, it's me. Love ya. I keep saving this concealer, the Giorgio Armani concealer, because I got it in gratis and it is worth so much. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. It's probably expired. You did good. You did the best you could. Thank you. I have no idea why I have a Fenty concealer that is just way too dark for me, but we don't need it. Tarte concealer that's also way too dark for me. See you later. I want to like this blush, but it's just too much of a warm pink for me. I got it in gratis. It was free. Bye. This tinted moisturizer just didn't work for me. I'm sorry. I know I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff, but we are downsizing in 2025. Love this foundation. I love, love, love the Ilia Skin Tint, but it expired this summer. I'll buy you again, I promise. This was the first gratis I ever got from Sephora, so I know it's expired. Thank you, goodbye. I really did not want to throw this out because this was the first nude lip I ever had. This is the Maybelline, it's so old that I literally don't even know what it is. Lipstick in the shade 920 Nude Lust. I don't even know if they have this anymore, but I've had it for 4 years, which means it's time to say goodbye. Love ya. All right, the only thing I have left to clean is my makeup palettes, and that's really boring, so I'm going to do that off camera, and I will be right back with my finished squeaky clean workstation. And just like that, the studio is squeaky clean. This is drawer number 1 before the cleanup, and drawer number 1 after the cleanup. Before cleanup, after. Look at how gorgeous and squeaky clean and downsized. Before cleanup, after. Before cleanup, and after. Before, after. Before, after. Before, and after. Well, after that, I feel the perfect blend of rejuvenated and exhausted. Thank y'all for tuning into this decluttering / deep cleansing session. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you want to see more of in 2025. I will definitely be doing more in-depth makeup tutorials, but I want to give y'all what you want to see, so just let me know. Make sure you are subscribed to The Real Get Lexified on YouTube. I am Get Lexified on TikTok and Instagram. Any other account that is not the accounts right here is not me. I am not on Facebook, I am not on Snapchat, I am not on any other app. I hope you found this video helpful and inspiring and motivating to deep clean your life. I wish you all the best in 2025, and I will see you next week. Mwah. Bye.